so here's how I eat. I'm not a vegetarian. I eat meat. I eat eggs. And I don't have cognitive dissonance. Do you guys know how? Do you guys know how? Any guesses on how I'm the only person on this planet that is not a vegan. I think I'm the only person on this planet that is not a vegan and doesn't have cognitive dissonance about it at all. While I wait for your answers, let me just show you something else while I wait for your answers to see. There's a I don't I'm not gonna have time to review this. I was gonna review this, but Matt Dillahunty and Alex had a fight about this, and on Twitter about this recent video, and I was gonna review that. And Matt is like so wrong. Matt Dillahunty is so wrong about the interaction between Matt and Alex makes Matt look so bad. I don't understand how Matt is like. Maybe Matt, you're not doing yourself any. But I was gonna review this, but we're not gonna have time on that, right? So let me see if you guys guessed that. Armin values animals' life equally worthless. That's really the only the non-dissonance position. Nope, that's not it. You don't mind eating dogs? No, I don't mind eating dogs. If it tastes okay, I will eat dogs. Matt Dillon is vegan now, I think. Nope. I mean, I don't know. What is this? Cultured meat? I don't know. Nobody's guessing? Okay. It's very easy. It's very easy. The solution for being able to continue eating meat and not have cognitive dissonance. You guys are you I just don't think I have cognitive dissonance in this. Well, you do. Armin eats nothing but lobotomized insects. Nope, nope. that's a good one, though, Gregory. That's a good one. Oh, I think somebody got it. You know it's shit, but you accept that. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. So here's the answer. I think you're getting close. I'm gonna tell you guys. Okay. I have accepted that I'm evil. I don't excuse it. It's evil. I live with my evil. My understanding is I'm not just evil about this. I'm evil about so many other things as well. And I will convince you guys. I will try to convince you guys that you are all evil about many, many things. Okay. I don't excuse it. It's it's evil. I am evil. I'm not I'm not a good person. I have accepted that I'm not a good person. Okay? My challenge in life is not to be not evil. My challenge in life is to just be a little bit less evil. I have accepted the fact that this and so many other things, makes me not a very good person. Not a very good person at all. Crichton is saying that's not removing cognitive dissonance. Why not? I'm not denying the fact that this is evil. I'm not denying it. So that's completely removes cognitive dissonance. I'm admitting that this is evil. I'm admitting that I am somewhat contributing to the misery of conscious being for my own selfish interests. So how is that? How is that not evil? This along many other things, right? And the example I give, like people like you just have to go vegan. It's very easy. Okay, it's easy to go vegan. Morta is saying that's what I've done. Oh, really? So I'm not the only one? I thought I was the only one. Um, Luke is saying, but you could be less evil by going vegan, and it wouldn't be that hard. You haven't got CD, but still. Okay, so see, Luke as a vegan admits that I don't have CD. Okay, Luke, there are many things that I could do that I could be less evil. It's not just that one thing. And the example I usually give is this. You know what this is? This is the example I always give. This is my air conditioning, right? Look at this. You see this? It says 22 right now, okay? I could go like this. It says 23. I don't like it at 23. I like it at 22. I keep it at 22, okay? It would be so easy for me to just get used to 23 instead of 22, but I prefer it at 22. You know why it would be less evil if I keep it at 23? Do you guys know why it would be less? No, not global warming. It costs me a lot more money. Well, not a lot in my book because I'm not very rich, okay? It costs me money to keep the temperature here at 22 instead of 23. If I was 23, if I just turn this off, I would save a lot of money. And with that money, it would be inconvenient, yeah, right? But let's not make it too inconvenient. Let's go like 20, 25, right? This would be somewhat inconvenient for me. I would be somewhat uncomfortable. I could get used to it though. I could get used to it, but no. I'm going to keep it at 22, okay? Because I like it at 22. And if I didn't do that, if I kept it at 25, the money that I could save from that, let me actually see. I could go to Save the Children website. Save the Children International, right? Right now, I could save that money. I could do. So, let me see. Yes, this is Save the Children, right? Oops. Screen share. I could just use that money and just go here and donate. Very easy. And I would be saving a lot of children from a lot of misery. I could do that, right? I could do that right now. I could save that money by becoming a little bit less, happy, a little bit, just a tiny bit of suffering, and save that money and donate to Save the Children. By the way, Save the Children, great charity. If you ever want to donate, I mean, I've done my research. Do your own research, though, okay? Do your own research. I think Save the Children is a very good charity if you want to donate, okay? I could, I bought these books because I like some. I get most of my books on Kindle or Audible, but I like these some books. I like to have a physical copy of them because I just emotionally like to touch paper sometimes, right? I could have not bought these books. I could have donated that money, right? There are many things. There are many things around me. I could have bought like a phone that wasn't as good as the one I have right now. I could have saved that money. I could have donated that. So these, like, again, guys, all of this things that I could have done that I'm not doing is actively deciding. And you guys might say, again, some of you say, and like Armin, taking an action is different from inaction, right? I would argue that the children that I'm not saving by putting the temperature of my room to 22 is effectively, and I know a lot of you are going to disagree with me, but it's okay. I can be right. You could be wrong. Things happen. It's effectively the same. It's effectively the same as me running this air conditioner by having a child delivered to me every hour or so, and me personally ending their lives, sacrificing them, and for my air conditioner. Imagine I had a magic air conditioner that ran on children's blood. And I'm sorry, I need air conditioner. I'm sorry, I just do. And I need children delivered to me so I could sacrifice them for my magic air conditioner to continue running. Okay? This is effectively the same thing. You guys might be like, no, Armin, how could you say this is the same thing? One of them is actively you killing children, and the other one is you not helping them and deciding to air conditioner to run But I challenge you. How is it not the same thing? So so Luke is saying, I think this is the straw man. Just because you can't reduce all suffering doesn't mean you can't reduce some. That's not the straw man I'm making, Luke. That's exactly my point. I don't have to end the suffering. I'm not going to be able to end the suffering of all children around the world, but this is exactly the point that I'm making. I can reduce it somewhat. I can reduce. I'm not saying that I'm going to be able to end all suffering of all children, but I right now easily could decide that I could reduce it by a small bit. But I'm deciding to air my air conditioner to run. Every single one of you has decided that something matters more to you than ending the misery of other people or animals around the world. Every single one of you, every time you buy or do something that doesn't go directly towards reducing the suffering of other humans and animals, you decided that there's something that makes your life just a tiny bit better, that matters more to you than children actually dying from starvation. I've done that. Every single one of you have done that. Okay? So my argument is that we're evil. Maybe you don't think we're evil. I think we're evil. Okay? My argument is that I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna be a saint. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be able to do that, right? I mean, I am gonna be able to do that, but I'm not going to. Okay. All I'm gonna do is just be a little bit less evil. I'm not gonna stop being evil. I'm just gonna be a little bit less evil. I'm going to fight some battles against misery. Can I fight more battles against misery? Yes, I definitely can fight more battles against misery, but I'm not doing that. I'm just going to be less evil than the people who are not fighting any battles against misery, right? So my activism involves fighting against some form of misery around the world. Can I do more? Yes, I'm not doing more. I do care about I am selfish. I do care about. Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure if I was rich enough to be a slave owner, and I was born at a time that slavery was legal, I probably would be a slave owner. I would have probably been a slave owner. I would be like, oh yeah, but I'm not like the other slave owners because I treat my slaves very well. I treat them very well. I probably would feel so good about it as well. I would be like, oh my god, look at me. I treat my slaves so well, unlike our neighbors. Have you seen how they treat their slaves? I would be congratulating myself about how but I probably would be like, would I be like, Alex would probably be somebody that would be like, oh my god, no, no, no slavery. Like, what the hell, Armin? I would be like, yeah, I know, it's bad. Am I gonna? Yeah, but I'm gonna stop having slaves. I'm like, nah, but I know it's bad. So I would probably be like a person like that. Um, yeah, but now I get with the comfort of having slavery illegal. I would be like, yeah, of course slavery is bad. Every single one of you, by the way, in the live chat, every single one of you who thinks like, oh, if you would have been on the right side of history. Not every single, most of you. Maybe not Luke, but most of you. If you were rich and you were born at a time of slavery, right now with the convenience of the whole world have evolved to seeing slavery as like as disgusting and a moral abomination. Most of you will probably be slave owners. The slaves, the slaves, if they were rich and if it was the other way around, they would have probably been slave owners. um Luke is saying it's just taste. All you lose is taste. I don't understand the cost benefit analysis. No, it's not. For me, it's not just taste. Actually, for me, it's a lot more. I really manage my protein calorie intake. It's also convenience. It's also cost. Um, yeah. I mean, if I had a, here's the thing. I would go vegan like this. If you had like if I had somebody that could just cook me vegan foods that had the same level of protein per calorie ratio with the same amount of convenience. Dude, like if you guys think you guys think I can't sacrifice taste, I have sacrificed taste for the sake of the best, you know, high nutrition, protein per calorie ratio. Yeah, I have sacrificed taste, trust me. I eat like nothing but chicken and egg whites when it comes to my protein intake, okay? So, but anything else requires, you know, some level of inconvenience. And I understand that it's not that level of that too much of a cost. But again, neither is this is not also. Every time you tell me that Armin, this is not that inconvenient, I would tell you, neither is this. Neither is this. This is also not that inconvenient. But you are not as morally outraged as me going like this, right? Than anything else that I'm then, you know, you're getting more, you know, I could give up on egg whites and I'm not, and vegans will get outraged by that, but they don't get outraged by me doing this. This is also not that different. And you don't get outraged by somebody deciding that they need to upgrade. A new phone just came out, and they need to, and their current phone is just working just fine, doing everything that they want. But they just saw a new iPhone come out, and they just need to upgrade, and they upgrade. If that person is a vegan, you as a vegan, you're not going to get morally outraged over the fact that they upgraded their phone, even they didn't need to. Yet they could have used that money to reduce a lot of suffering. With only $50, you could save a lot of people from starvation for a whole year. I forgot what the numbers are, but you could do that. But you're not doing that. Okay? I'm not saying this is not evil. I'm not excusing this. I'm not like, oh, Armin, you're saying this is not evil. Like you're making excuses. No, I'm not saying, my point is not that this is not evil. My point is that it is evil. I have accepted that I'm not good. This is how I do not have cognitive dissonance. I have accepted the fact that I'm not a good person. I'm just trying to be, I'm not trying to stop being evil. All I'm trying to do is be a tiny bit less evil with my activism. And I think what I'm trying to do, encourage people is not to stop being evil, because that's not going to result. What am I going to do? Like tell people to like stop being selfish? Yeah, good luck with that. All I'm trying to do is like, hey, continue, be evil. I'm evil. You're evil. Let's all be evil together. But maybe let's be less evil. Maybe like let's try a little bit less evil. It's okay, you know. And I think if we could just like, this is how we're progressing as a human race. We're just like for one generation to another. I think we're becoming less and less evil. Hopefully one day, again, I know future generations will look down upon us and judge us with shame. Judge us with shame over the fact that we were so cruel to animals. I know future generations. But they have the advantage of being the future generations, okay? They have the advantage of being, anyways, they have the right to be judged. I'm not excusing it. They have the full right to be judgmental, okay? I know that, okay?